Good morning. It's Tuesday morning. Well, Monday. Get my days mixed up. Everything's kind of running together. This is day 3. Figured I'd do a little morning blog. Yeah, it is morning. It's about 4:30 in the morning. We are trying to do the sleep thing here, but yeah, we still haven't adjusted to the time zone here. So it's about 9 o'clock in the morning back where we're from, and I'm usually an early person anyway. So we're just up and ready to go. Figured I'd do a little good morning vlog from the terrace. Yesterday was pretty awesome. Me and the old lady got up, started early at the beach, went down at about 4 in the morning, walked the beach. We couldn't swim until about 5, and got ourselves a coffee, and then at 5, yeah, we went for a swim, and it was gorgeous, beautiful. The water was still incredibly warm. Just was perfect. So we had a nice good morning dip, and then our friends met us down there, and we continued to swim and found some boogie boards and did a little boogie boarding action that you'll see in the videos. So yeah, then we rented a car and we drove to Mermaid Caves was our first stop. There's a kind of a blowhole with a bunch of water and awesome carved out rocks that was pretty intense to look at and see. And then we just drove all the way up the west side of the island, made it all the way to the top point, and found a couple more beaches along the way that were just gorgeous. Jumped in a little bit. The waves were just humongous right there at the shore. It wasn't great for swimming, but it was beautiful. Then we got to see the part of where they filmed for Jurassic Park, I think. I could be mistaken. I'll have to check my facts, but it's up in the mountains. You see a beautiful backdrop, and we actually get to see a rainbow because there was a little bit of a rainstorm on that side of the island. But it was nice to track it all the way to the west side, all the way down, and see everything down the Farrington Highway. So yeah, and then we made our way back down here to Waikiki, stopped for some shave ice, and went to bed because it was a long day of journeying and swimming and getting pounded by waves, brutally pounded in some regards. One beach we stopped at, I jumped in and the wave just hit me and took me right back up the beach. I was tumbling up the beach and then it sucked me back down. So yeah, not that exciting to have water just throw you around like that. So it's dangerous out there. So today we got a pretty good agenda ahead of us. We still haven't decided 100% what we want to do. I do know that we're heading down now to go get some breakfast, and then we are going to go hike Diamond Head Crater. So that's going to be pretty fantastic. It's an extinct volcano crater. I don't think it's a terrible hike. We're going to knock it out first thing in the morning, catch the sunrise over it, which is going to be pretty beautiful. I'm pumped about that. I think I'm gonna probably take my chest strap for the GoPro here and record walking all the way up it. I haven't 100% decided yet. I'll either take that or the head mount, one or the other. I'm recording this hike and gonna show off the beautiful views from atop it. So then after that, it's possible we're going to go hit Manoa Falls, which is about 30 minutes, I guess, northeast. Still trying to circumnavigate this island, figure it out. But It's a waterfall hike that we're possibly going to go do. If not, we're going to track up the island and then hit some of the beaches on the let's see, southeastern side, perhaps, like Hanama Bay. That was one that was on our list today. So I don't know, we'll see what the day brings. The sun's not even up yet, and we've got plenty of time to pull it together and have some fun. So look forward to getting back on the vlogs. I'm gonna get ready here, and I'll be recording all day today, so look forward to it. There's a few people wandering down there, up early beach goers. So wish I was down there on the beach this morning, but we got some hiking to do. So yeah, that's all I got. I'll check in when we get to the hike. So over and out. All right, here we are. Zach, Carol, and Sarah and I have made it to Diamond Head. We're getting ready to summit this thing. I'm gonna be recording the whole time via chest mount, so we're gonna see how this turns out. Hopefully it turns out okay. I've not used a chest mount yet, so this is an amateur GoPro hour here. Let me strap it in. All right. All right, we're filming live, guys. Smile, baby.
Smile.
Carol.
Smile.
We made it to the top of Crater Head.
Oh, I got it upside down.
Diamond Head
Smile.
Crater.
Both of you.
Hey.
Turn around.
You're on video.
Turn around.
Look at this place. Woo! That's how the hike of my life. I'll hog all the time. That was a pretty ridiculous hike. Actually, it wasn't too bad, but steep. It's pretty up here.
Like this.
Carol, how was your hike?
It was hot.
How about your hike?
Hey, the hike was good.
Yeah, it was nice.
You want to do it again?
Yeah, down. Waves are pretty.
I got boob sweat.
Selfie.
You go? You guys
Huh?
got boob sweat?
Might.
Probably. Definitely got chest sweat. That's what you mean.
Woo!
You want to drink water before we head now?
Final thoughts?
Final thoughts?
Beautiful.
Not that bad.
Beautiful.
And beautiful.
I don't think it was hard.
No.
Checked into Waimanalo Beach Park. We drove up the coast, tried to stop at Hanama Bay. The parking was full and we'd have to walk like a mile to get to the beach, and quite frankly, just not up for that. So we have found this beach park, which is absolutely gorgeous. Show you. Look at this coastline. It's kind of covered by some pine trees, shockingly. It's beautiful though. This is water's gorgeous. And best part is not a lot of people. Got our beverages here. We're gonna drink a couple beers and we're gonna go get in this ocean water. Alright, here's the ocean view. Waimanalo Beach Park. Got some waves coming in at us. Ooh, that's cold right up the pants. Ooh, that backdraft's coming out. Shoes are full of sand now. It's beautiful though. Absolutely gorgeous. These waters are turquoise blue and just beautiful. Check in soon. Where else can you snorkel?
Oh, I don't know. It's an island, but there's all kinds of stuff.
You probably snorkel anywhere.
We're gonna snorkel. You can practice Wednesday. Hey, we're gonna snorkel Wednesday.
I bought my own gear. I want to snorkel.
Snorkel in the pool.
Maybe tomorrow morning we get up early and go to Hanama Bay.
Oh, in the valley.
Well, that's at fucking 2. You know, we'll be up at 5.
Why are we getting up at 5 o'clock? Why not?
Because I can't sleep any later.
Yeah, I might as well hutter it. Just gotta wait till it's ready. That will be ready to come out. I don't want it to be a struggle.
I'm glad this is the conversation piece, Mom. Just trying to film some ocean waves here.
Oh, I didn't know you were filming, sorry.
Hey, I got my little tripod out.
Hey, we'll go to that beach next.
Alrighty, what beach is this? I think we were trying to land at Lanikai, which I think is actually on the other side of that. However, we found an incredibly shaded, beautiful beach here. Plenty of shade that we're gonna hang out at, and I'm gonna take the boogie boards and the snorkel paddle waves and see how far out we can go. So, we'll check in soon out on the water. Over and out. All right, so Zach had a fantastic idea in joking that we confirmed that Domino's hotspot is available here. Well, we looked it up. It's available on the beach to the, I guess that's north of us, and some elementary school. So we called them, confirmed that they'd find us wherever we are, and they did. So now we have
Hey, buddy.
a Hawaiian local dish here called Domino's Pizza that we're gonna eat right here on the beach. And boy, does that look delicious. So we're gonna have some lunch,
Hey, our Domino's
and then we're gonna get back in the water and swim. So
Domino's to the beach.
pretty dope to have Domino's delivered right here on the beach.
30 bucks.
So yeah, eat time. Over and out. All right, good evening, everybody. Just gonna check in, give a little evening vlog update. It's about 6:30 here. I'm out on the terrace here of our balcony. Give you a view of Waikiki Beach, sun setting. We have had quite the adventurous day. We got up super early, about 5 a.m. Well, we were up well before 5 a.m. because you know, the time zone change. We're just working on getting used to that. Anyhow, we got up, got breakfast, made our way over to Diamond Head. You'll see the vlogs over there. I got some really awesome time-lapse videos hiking up the mountain and hiking back down, along with some fantastic photos being on top of the Diamond Head crater. So just a fantastic hike. And we just now got back to the hotel. We left at 5:30 this morning for that. So we've been out for, 12 hours, a whole day. We took up the, let's see, I'm guessing kind of the northeast side of the island. Our plan was to hit Hanama Bay. However, it was incredibly busy to where you would have to walk about a mile to even attempt to go there, and that just wasn't something we wanted to do. It was hot, sun was up, and we were ready to hit the waters. So we got back in the car and went to Sandy Beach, which we ended up not swimming at because the waves there were huge for one, and then we the flags were out. So on the beach they have, do not swim, or strong riptide, pretty much danger, don't swim. So we took a couple of photos, got back in the car, and trudged up to Waimanalo Beach Park, which we did set up camp at. It was a beautiful beach park with some shade trees, and we sat there for a couple hours and drank a beer or two. Excuse me, we didn't drink any beer. That's illegal on Hawaii beaches. So we had a couple of cold beverages to kind of wash down the Hawaii heat. And we put our feet in the water there. The waves were still a bit strong, but I mean, it was just such a beautiful spot. We sat, and what's going on down there? Homeless people. Remind me to talk about that on a different video. It's a sore subject here. It's really sad, actually, to see all the homeless people here, but I digress. I'm gonna do a whole separate video about that at a different time. Anyway, at Waimanalo, we actually pulled up to that beach, and it said, man of war warning, along with riptide warning. So we were a little hesitant to get in the water. Man of war is like jellyfish, and quite frankly, none of us wanted to get stung or test our luck. But we did sit there for a while because it was pretty, great shade trees and everything. But after a little while, we actually went up where we spent several hours at Kailua Beach Park, which was just gorgeous, and you'll see some of the footage in the videos, and just a fantastic beach park. Quite a few people there. We actually tried to go to Lanikai Beach, which was kind of our target after we couldn't go to Hanama Bay, but just no parking. We drove over there and couldn't find a place, and it was just packed. So we turned around, and the next beach down was Kailua Beach Park, which was just gorgeous. So I don't think there's a bad beach here. They all look gorgeous and pretty, and all have their own little thing going on, which is perfect, because you get a little bit of variety at every beach and every stop you go to. But we set up camp under some shade trees. It's just beautiful, pine, kind of long flowing pine trees, which was odd to see on this island. It reminded me of a little bit of back home, some pine overcast trees. So we set up shop there. Zach actually had a fantastic idea to see if Domino's had a hot spot there, and turns out they actually had two surrounding us. So I called the Domino's there, and they were willing to come drop off some pizza straight to the beach. So that was a huge win, because we were hungry. We had been venturing out for 5-6 hours at that point. So to get some pizza delivered to you at the beach while you're sitting there, setting up shop, drinking some cold ones was pretty awesome. So I like Domino's, but I also like sitting on the beach and didn't want to have to leave to go get lunch, and we had lunch brought right to us. So go Domino's on your hot spots. But yeah, we swam there forever. I was up and down the beach. They had a really cool cove inlet that that kind of made its way into a river, actually, that looked like it took through town. So yeah, great swimming, great time. The water is just beautifully warm. You know, you don't even have to wince when you're walking into it with any kind of fear that it's going to be cold, because it's not. It's warm at every turn, every beach I've jumped in at. So yeah, we packed up from there, and you know, it was about an hour and a half drive back all the way down to the hotel. It doesn't really matter where you're headed on this island. It's going to take a long time to get there, both with traffic and the speed limit for some god-awful reason on any highway is like 35 miles an hour. So I don't know if people just aren't in a hurry around here, or you know, they just haven't updated with the times. But you know, the 4 or 5, 6, you know, lane highways, just speed limit 35 miles an hour. So and I'm not trying to get a ticket out here, so I'm not going to press my luck. But yeah, we got back here, just cleaned up. We actually I don't know if you can see this here with my tennis shoes. I'm incredibly happy to put some tennis shoes on right now. I've been in nothing but flip-flops, some Tevas, which my parents got me, which are awesome, but they're just a sandal, and water shoes for nearly 3 straight days. My feet are tired, they hurt, they've been wet for days. Feels like being in the water, and putting some shoes on just feels nice. It's odd to say that, but I'm happy to have tennis shoes on my feet today, or this evening anyway. But we're gonna go find some dinner, walk Waikiki Beach out here. It's really nice. There's a lot of hotels, a lot of shops and stuff, and we've strolled up and down it a few times, but really just on our way back after venturing down the beach. You know, we're just kind of ventured back in tiredness, ready to get back to our hotel. So it'll be nice to kind of walk through it and stop and look at stuff, go in some shops, get some food in our bellies, and actually, you know, stop into some of these stores and look around and shop and stuff and get some souvenirs. We did get a lot of souvenirs at the swap meet over at the Aloha Stadium on Sunday, and hopefully there's an international market that also shares some souvenirs. I'm gonna turn us around. You guys probably don't want to look at my ugly mug when you can look at this. Yeah, so hoping to get some more souvenirs, do a little bit more shopping, and we will touch base in a little bit. So yeah, this is day 3. So we got in Saturday at Saturday around 1, so this is Monday evening. So we got a half a day Saturday, a full day yesterday, and we, you know, full day today of kind of leisurely doing our thing, beach hopping. I will tell you, parking on this island is god awful. There's no other way to put it. We valet parked at the hotel last night, and it was $45, which is super steep. We found a parking garage about 2 blocks west of our hotel that I just pulled into. We just walked back from a little bit ago, and it's the smallest parking garage that's got 38 levels that you'll ever go into. It's not one of those buildings back there, so you can't see it, but just tight corners, and I mean, you just turn into a dead end, and then you got to figure out how to turn your car on. I felt like that scene in Austin Powers where, you know, he's driving through the missile silo in the little cart, and he's got to, you know, and turn that thing around. I had to do that a couple times when I, you know, drove right into the wrong end. And then they've got double parking. I've seen that a lot on the island. I've never seen that back home, where 2 cars park in a row. So stupid. I don't know how you would get the other one out. I seen it at a shaved ice place last night. So yeah, I don't know. I might just valet it at the hotel tomorrow night. For the simple reason that driving through that parking garage was stressful. And I really don't want to have to do that again, because it was a challenge, and you know, driving on this island is a challenge anyway, and we're in a Corolla, which is a tiny car, and to have a stressful situation in a tiny little car was just a pain in the ass. So excuse my language. Anyhow, yeah, we are gonna go down to walk the strip here on Waikiki, so I will, you know, turn the camera on when we've got something good going and check in. But until then, peace out. This is again the blog to kind of give a mid-evening update on day 3. So wow, 12 minutes. I will stop recording here, but I'll touch base with y'all soon. Over and out. Excuse me. Mahalo.